Well, hello folks, welcome back to this Tennis Manager 2023 save. I'm the Custard Prophet. We're back here with Crusty Bun at the Custard Academy, and I accidentally clicked on a little far, so we have entered this tournament semi-final, which I was hoping to talk a little bit about, against Roberto Banani, who is 10th in the world. This is a junior 300 event. I'll show you why we've come back for this after this match. Hopefully we get through it, but let's go and play it, and we'll see whether we can get through to a final. There's a few things that have gone on in the meantime which have frustrated me a little bit, but let's play some tennis first up. Into the action. So didn't manage to motivate him. I thought, because we'll reverse the trend eventually, because we've lost to him once. You're feeling great, it should make the difference, hopefully is the case. So we didn't quite get that right, but yeah, Krusty's self-assured, which is great. He's reassured and enthusiastic. It's just this I don't like. We need that better. Right, so Crusty already through the first few rounds, but he's included 2 players in the top 20, which is good. Right, here we go. Now I've got my microphone in the right place. Right, interesting start. Crusty has, in fact, I've got it on the wrong thing. We need to be on the body plate. Right, see if he can push on now. No. Advantage here at, oh, that's nicely done. And it's still 1-love down, but Crusty is hopefully going to push through this and get his first game on the board. This guy's wearing exactly the same as we're wearing. It's not great. How do we know who's who? Has he got a hat on? He hasn't. Well, some good serving from Crusty in the second game. It's 2-2, and we have got an advantage here. This win would be huge if we can get it against Banani. To Juice, we've had a little bit of a struggle recently, lost a few games which we shouldn't have done, and we really need to get these going. Another advantage here for Banani on our serve, so it's hard. Oh, it's gone long with the second serve. It's 5-3, and Crusty might be in danger of dropping a set here. He is. Here's a set point, 5-3, 40-30. It's not far away from getting back into it, and he's been gifted that one. Come on, Crusty. He has an opportunity to push through this one if he can take it. That was I mean, he got it back, but Banani's serve was very strong there. Another opportunity. You just want it to get the return deep. Second serve opportunity. That's better. But Banani is still in charge at this point. He's gone long, and it's back to 4-5. Brilliant. Crusty, they're on serve again. Right, we're into a tie-break. I think Banani's probably got just about the upper hand, but who is going to be able to hold their nerve? Well, it is. It's going with serve, very much so, but it's a... Oh! It wasn't going with serve. Banani had the chance there. His serves have been quite spectacular, so he has taken the first set 7-6. 7-5 on the tie break, and yeah, so it was tight. Crusty did well, but not quite well enough. I think definitely on the serve in the return of serve, we just need to stand a little bit further back, because we are struggling to return them. It's too many aces. He's very, very strong serve. Right, I think there's not much difference here. We just need to be able to get over the line. I'm looking at this, you probably can't see because my head's in the way, but Banani's physical fatigue level is pretty low, so maybe he's going to tire during this game. Oh, we were 30-love up, and it's 30-40 now, so Banani a chance here to break us right at the start of this game. Set, sorry. Just wide. Oh, thank God for that. We're struggling a little bit and have been recently. We're just getting over the line in some of these key service games that we're not, and we're winning. We're losing probably more than we're winning, and there we see it again. 1-love, and Banani has the advantage in set number 2. Chance though for Crusty to get it back. It's 1-love, and Crusty has the advantage. Into the net, and there it's 1-all. Good. It's bizarre. It seems to go like this. So it's like no one can win on their serve, and then all of a sudden it will change, and then no one can not win on their serve. Oh, that's lovely. Brilliantly done. Crusty struggling to get over the line and serve. Great serve there. It's deuce. And Crusty's got a chance here. So thankfully it's going both ways. We went from it being pretty much Banani's weapon to him struggling a little bit now on his serve, as we are. And there we go. We're 3-1 up now. And from absolutely nowhere, we are just a tiny bit away from winning the second set. 5-2 up. And we have an advantage on Banani's serve, 15-40. Crusty making him run, just about getting things back. Oh, look at that hit. And he's got it 6-2. So really impressive second set. Could Crusty push all the way through now and get that third set? Huge times. Right, keeping things as they are, because that was pretty impressive from Krustos. I like this now. Crusty, he is into the groove. Love 40, 1 love up in the third set. This could be a massively impressive start. Oh, he goes wild with a forehand. 15-40. Great serve there. 30-40. And another great serve. Banani is finding the corners with his serve. Crusty, another chance though. He's got an advantage. He'd had very little chance in those two games, those last 2 points. He's got it back though. Just changing things up with how he's playing the backhands, slicing them now and again, and that's a lovely hit from Banani. But Crusty got it back. And he's not that time, it's deuce. Come on, Crusty. This would be massive to take an early break. Working it hard, working Banani. Didn't quite get to the drop shot. It's a third advantage for Crusty. That's a poor return there from Banani. It was Crusty feel like he's got the advantage. He's coming to the net and put the pressure on, and he's got that second game, the first break of the third set. Huge. Well, Banani was 40 love up on his service game at 3 love down, and Crusty won the next 4 points. He's got a chance here, and he's done it. He's 4 love up. Huge opportunity now to get to the final. And at 40-30, he's 5-1 up. And after a very tight first game, I think Banani did tire, and I think that was the problem. And Crusty is through into a final. He worked hard there, and he did enough. Right, so I'll go and show you what I was supposed to show you at the start of this. So this is how Crusty has got on. You can see in this tournament, Crusty started out a tough old match against Nikola Jovic. He's lost to Jovic before, and he actually lost the first service game, but comfortably went through in the end, 6-2, 6-2. Jovic is 18th in the world, so he's had a really tough tournament here. Then played Keegan Rice, played him before, lost the first set 7-5, but then won the second and third 6-4, 6-4. In the quarterfinals, 6-3, 6-1 against the 15th ranked Krish Tyagi, and then he's just beaten the 10th placed Reda Banani that you've just seen, and he's going to go one better now. He's going to be playing a top 10 player, Rushil Kozla, in the final, who the shock, I suppose, was Pedro Rodriguez got knocked out. So what was I talking about earlier about the complications, the difficulties that Crusty's been having? Well, he has played in a tournament before this in Cloisters, and you can see Reda Banani won that actually, and he played Pedro Rodriguez in the second round. Got through the first round easily, comfortable game against Dimarchi, but against Pedro Rodriguez he was blown out the water, 6-3, 6-1. And unfortunately, you look back at his records in the last few tournaments. So he lost to the third in the world, lost to the number 12 in the world in Wimbledon. He did beat number 15, lost to Reda Banani in 10th in the world there, lost to Pedro Rodriguez, lost to Martin Landalucia, and it felt like there was this top 10 problem against Federico Sina. So there did appear to be an issue here where he just was not able to beat people, in that top 20. But this tournament here, we've really seen a different Crusty. He's beaten every player he's played has been in the top 20, and he's beaten all of them. They're not all been easy wins, but he's got through every single game, and so hopefully he can finish that off. I think it'd be well deserved if he does. The other issue I've been having, and I'd love to get your feedback on this because I don't know what's going on. So the reason there's a big hole here is that I enrolled Crusty, or we put Crusty in for a ATP Tour Futures event, the lowest level you can go, which is the MTL 15, and into the qualifiers. And then I got an email saying that Crusty has been removed from the draw because he was not eligible. So the two reasons that he might not be eligible. So number one, for some reason he is not eligible. We'll get back to that. And number two, that it clashes with a mandatory event on the junior circuit. So that's what number two wasn't the case. So it's just some eligibility issue, it seems to be, or the game's broken. One of the two. Hopefully it's not the second one. But is it that he's 16? I'm not. That could be the problem, couldn't it? Does he need to be 17 and older to play on that tour? I don't remember that being a rule, but yeah, let me know if you know anything about that, because every single time, this is the third time this has happened, where I've put him into a qualifier for the main tour and we've not been able to and he's not been able to play it. He's just been chucked out of it. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. We've got a couple more set up for him to go, so I don't know. Well, how old is he now? He's 16, but when does he turn 17? Do we know that? I don't think that information is necessarily in the game, which is a bit of a problem. The problem, it wouldn't be so much of an issue if that is the problem, but we have said that he can play on this pro circuit, so he needs to get through these. So he needs to play at least just one tournament at this level. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to qualify, and I'm pretty sure by doing that he'll get into the top 1,500, but he needs to play just one event, and he'll be able to do that. Don't know how to get him in there. It's frustrating. Anyway, folks, let's go for, we're playing Rushil Khosla. First time we ever played him. He's in good form. 75% win rate on hard surface. He's a power player. He likes to put pressure on his opponents, make them defensive, and he usually wins points quickly. So that's interesting. I don't know whether that means he's maybe not going to be great. He's got backhand power, so let's start with that. We're going to go back there and back there, and we're going to take the target of the backhand off for now. We might put it back on, and we'll see what that does. I'm also a little bit concerned with the serve with this particular. No, it's not with this approach. It's fine. Right, we've managed to take him down to less enthusiastic, which is great. I didn't need to do that. Here we are. It's the final in the US, College Park, United States. I don't know where that is. He's had some good wins. Gert Trachtenberg in the semis, Darwin Blanche just before that. So he's beaten some good players to get here. This should be a fun one. He's ranked 6th. We are ranked 4th, apparently. So maybe that's in this particular event. Right, let's see how we go. Not well to start with. Love 40 down on our serve. Well, that's a good serve. 15-40. Crusty just needs to settle. He's lost the first game. Oh dear. Quite often on his serve, and it does put him of the match. It does put him in a bit of a pickle sometimes. Well, with 3 love down, and it's another break opportunity on Crusty's serve. Back to juice. We just need to get on the board, really. Finally, we're on the board. We're 4-2 down, but we have a little bit of a chink of light on the window. We have a break. We had 2 break points. It's now 30-40, but I mean, this guy's serve is very, very nice. Finding those corners. Crusty likewise finding the corners. And it's just the change of pace there was what did it. And looks like Crusty could be 5-2 down and losing this first set if he's not careful. He's got to just about keeps in that one. So back to 30-40, but he's got his work cut out here. That's nice. Nicely done. Worked him hard. Come on, Crusty, let's just get through this this game. Not quite. Advantage to Kostler. Doing well though with those serves. Well, 5-3. So he is just bettering us at the minute. Certainly, it's that power is not helpful. And he does win those points quickly. Not making very many mistakes. I think we need to have a look at the stats. So he's only had 2 backhand winners. So I think we might be making a bit of an error. I think the information we got given maybe not the best information. So I'm going to play drop shots a little bit more often, try and get him to the net. I mean, he won 2 out of 2 net points when he's been there, but maybe he doesn't like it there as much. He's not making errors, even though he's hitting the ball as hard as he is, which is a worry. He's had 6 break points, we've just had 2. And you can see we're just not winning anything on his first serve return. So we're going to have to try something different here. I think we up the risk on the first serve, because I think the problem we're getting is that we're getting it back and he's just powering it away. So we'll try that as a way of sort of combating it. Has it worked? Who knows? We love 40 up. One love up. New set, new day. Come on, let's get a lead against him. Oh, Crusty with a dreadful backhand there. 15-40. He's gone way wide with that one, and it's 2-love. That is fine. Well, I don't know where this has come from. 30-40, maybe it is working. Just being a little bit more aggressive on the service return. Not tried this tactic before. Certainly one I'll be trying again. But Crusty into the net there, juice. Well, 5-2 for Crusty, and he is 15-40 up on the coleslaw serve. And it looks like he might have enough to take this to a third set, which will be fun. Oh, that's a dreadful hit. 30-40. You just want to get him over the line, and at least on this set, because it is easy to kind of lose from, just you start losing points, and then, before you know it, you're back all even and end up losing the match. So, well, it's pretty good. He's stressed, which is a problem. He's anxious, and he's concerned. So his mental state is not great. And you look at his opponent, he's not brilliant, but he's a lot better than we are. So I think we need to do something about that during the next set. But we did win that 6-2, so we are 1 set all into the final set. Let's see how we do. Not changing anything. I think we're all good. Right, we've upped his confidence. Oh, we've got him up. We've actually changed something. We've got it up to confident. I wasn't even watching what was going on. It's 1-all, and Crusty just got a break point there. Just saved a break point. Oh, Crusty here. He's 2-1 up. He's got an advantage against Gosler on his serve. And he's got a nice, deep forehand there. Oh, into the net, a weak one there. Well, table's turned a little bit. It's 3-3. This time it's Crusty's turn to have to deal with the break point, but it's back to Juice. Did well on that one, but another one to save. You feel mistakes at this late stage might be crucial. Come on, Crusty. He's gone long. Oh, he had a couple of advantages, Crusty did, but struggling to get through this game. Big return there. Right, Crusty. He's going for power. No, not quite. Just moving him around the court and into the net he goes. Mistake. Well, it's 4-all, and again, Crusty struggling a little bit on his serve. You feel it is only a matter of time before Crusty gets found out here. Very nicely done. It's 4-all, and back to Juice. And Crusty's from nowhere. It's 6-5. Crusty has a match point. He's still in it, probably. Oh, he's gone long. From nowhere, Crusty looked like he was fading. He didn't fade at all. That dance is very, very well earned, I think. Yeah, Crusty absolutely thrilled with himself. I thought, what a tournament win that was. Such an impressive bit of play from Crusty. I was worried that his mental strength at those key points was maybe fading a little bit, but he dug in and he got it done, and that is so impressive. Oh, let's do the interview. Right, what a victory for Crusty Bun. You knew his abilities on this surface, so it's probably not a surprise. Honestly, I didn't think it would come so naturally for him. Don't know what that means. He seems to be in the best shape of his life. Is that true? I think he's in good shape. We'll have to wait and see if this can continue over the coming months and years, but he's been a new player these last few weeks, absolutely untouchable. I don't necessarily agree with that. There is no pecking order. So has Crusty Bun set the pecking order within the academy with this outcome? There's nobody else. So there's a tendency to overreact at the highest level in tennis. There's no reason to question Crusty's status at the moment, but we won't hesitate if it becomes necessary. Let's not give him too much. How do you interpret Crusty Bun's rise in the rankings? Good rank is never guaranteed great results. We've seen that. We concentrate on results. The rank is just a bonus. There we go. So really, really pleased with that victory. Apologies for the start of that video because I know I also had issues with the sound, but we got there in the end. Finances wise, you can see we are struggling a little bit. We are dropping money week upon week, just a little bit. We basically need the board to put in about 100,000 and that would be fine. We can get it done if they do that, but at the moment they're not doing it. Anyway, folks, that was a fun one. If you did enjoy that, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you to all folks who watched it, as well as the channel members, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.